Hi. Um, so it's gonna be a little hard for the radio listen. Well, first of all, this is Ramble and Scramble. Let me get a little bit more excited real quick before we go into the mess that's at my side right now. So I'm gonna try and elaborate as much as I can for the video and radio, mainly for radio because you won't know what's going on. But I'll get into the story of why these little radioactive carrots are on my table right now. But I'm Ramble. I'm not. I'm Ramble Scramble. This is Emerson. And we got something a little new that I'm not too happy with. So for the radio listener, well, here's a good look for the video people while we're talking. For the radio listeners, we went to Albany's yesterday after the auto show, and I made a joke with one of my teachers saying, hey, I found gummy hot dogs, what if I bring these into class? Not thinking that I was gonna buy them. And then I went back and bought them, and I was like, no, I'm going to try these on air. And they've been sitting in my car ever since. Well, not yesterday, but it was Saturday. And it's been real hot, so they've been melting. And they don't look very appetizing. But we're going to try. Oh! I don't. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ew. They're like. They've been fermenting. I don't want to say that. They've been.
What a word to use for that?
It's get. Ew.
No.
It tastes like pool water. Pool water. I don't know. They're so bad.
So fast that she throws up.
I'm not going to throw up, but they're bad.
They're bad. Yeah, nice job on that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's either between that or root beer.
I would have gotten the root beer within a millisecond. Close!
What was it?
So, when I first opened them, I'm really trying not to chew this thing. When I first opened them, they had a stench to them. And it was a big waft, and it was not very good. I'm trying to hide it in my cheek. And to give you an idea of what it tastes like, think of when you go to the pool. It's very, unsanitary. It has all the chemicals in it. I feel like I can taste every single chemical that was in that gummy hot dog.
I'm so sorry for you guys if you're listening to me.
I should have put a song break after this. I didn't.
You put Thunderbolt.
Marvel predictions. We saw. I'm gonna choke her.
Spit that out.
No, I'm not spitting it out on Grandma. We saw, well, not together, but we saw Thunderbolts.
Emerson gets it.
It's so bad. We saw Thunderbolts. We did a tiny radio update. Not even a tiny radio update, but it was like a little tiny segment.
Yeah.
And if you missed that, you missed out on some good talk. We got to rant a little bit. But I've heard a lot of theories because I've seen it twice now. I saw it Saturday and then I saw it Friday. I think something like that. And it's so bad. No.
Just get rid of it, for the love of God.
this isn't even like a radio show at this point. I didn't expect it to be so much about mental health, and I'm feeling, I can feel the mental health kicking in. And at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, we see Fantastic Four, and there's been a lot of predictions about where we've seen them, whether it's when they first go into outer space or or it's if they go back into space. Silver Surfer, yeah. Well, it's his wife.
It's whose wife?
Silver Surfer's wife. Yeah, I heard that from, I don't know, but I heard that from my friend that it's Silver Surfer's wife, and it makes sense why it's a woman, and even if they didn't transform Silver Surfer,
Are you
how much time we have? Do you have a timer on? No. Has it been 7 minutes? Bro.
Go on to the next song at this point.
Next song, so I can get, I can settle myself. This is Vienna by Billy Joel. Goodbye. So Sophia farted.
No, specify what happened. I was going to undo the music and turn the speaker down, and it sounded like a fart. It's not actually fart. So so many people coming up to me about this.
That you farted?
I didn't fart. It's a human body, but I did not fart on radio.
I don't know. You're getting a little defensive. But that was Vienna by Billy Joel.
I just told people live on air that I farted. I did it.
But the hot dogs are being presented.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
They're my mascot now.
Oh, really?
We tried to get Jennings to try one. He turned
Jennings
around.
said no.
He said no and turned around and left. Still wanting to present these to Harbaugh, but he's working right now, so I'll try. Probably after class.
He's probably gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, you saw the text message.
Yes, I did.
But we're going to watch upcoming within June to July. At Imagine, there is Flashback Cinema. And I love Flashback Cinema. They have, I know there's more than one I've listed, but they have Labyrinth, they have Wizard of Oz, the first Scream, Blazing Saddles, so on and so forth. They didn't have Titanic up there. No. Well, they also said Brokeback Mountain was going to come back. I've yet to see that one.
Don't bring Casablanca back. That's like my favorite movie of all time.
You're right. I'm trying to think what else they bring.
There's a lot of stuff you could bring back, I think, from like the late 90s and 2000s.
Oh, absolutely.
Donnie Darko.
But the one I'm most excited about is Scream, because I haven't seen the original Scream. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after there's been like 12 and they're making another one.
Oh, they do that with every good franchise out.
There's like Halloween. Halloween has like 15 to 20.
Halloween, Chucky,
It's the
Jigsaw.
space version. Halloween is in space. It's called Halloween H2O. What is that?
What?
Why are we up in space? Huh?
I don't know. I know there's Halloween Kills and then Ghost is at the end of it. That's the only thing I know about that one.
Ghostbusters?
I love Ghostbusters.
The last one that came out?
The last one's kind of,
Tragic.
yeah.
Tragic.
The only reason I liked it was because Paul Rudd was in it.
It wasn't bad. I like the one with Melissa McCarthy.
Was that the second one?
That was the one like
All Ladies?
it was all ladies. I think it was like 2016, 2017.
I remember that one.
I like that one.
I feel like that one's really underrated.
Yeah, I feel like it's been like overplayed, probably. I would say.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
I love the original Ghostbusters, so they'll never make me hate it. Oh my god. Sorry. The marshmallow, dude. No, you know,
Beef with the marshmallow.
I do have beef with the marshmallow, but you know what used to scare the living crap out of me? Was, what is it called? That's the guy from Smurfs. I was gonna say Gargamel, but it's not.
Gargamel?
That's
I love Gargamel.
from.
Gargamel is just so easy to make fun of.
I love Gargamel. He's so stupid.
You just look at Gargamel and you're like, yeah, you need a wife.
What are they called? The little No, I'm not talking about Smurfs. the statues. Gargoyles.
Screw the gargoyles.
Dude, they're so scary. They used to scare the living crap out of me. Same with when the lion came to life. I was like, oh.
Every time I think of a gargoyle, I think of the Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson's underrated. They should
I think of Romeo and Juliet.
the original Romeo and Juliet.
No. It was Sherlock Gnomes.
I love Sherlock.
Oh!
Oh my god, we're actually like gnomes and it's animated.
Yes!
So good. That's
It's
like childhood.
I love any Romeo and Juliet movie with full passion. You don't understand.
Scooby-Doo movies that came out, or
The live action one was so bad.
the Phineas and Ferb.
If Phineas and Ferb get a live action,
Oh,
I'd be a little scared.
I'm a little scared for Ferb, man.
I'm a little scared for Phineas. He's a walking triangle. What do you mean?
Walking triangle.
He is. He's.
Can you imagine if like people were actually like made like that?
We're so sorry if you're built like that and you're listening.
I don't think anybody's built like a triangle.
You don't know that.
I hope
You don't know
not,
that.
That's funny.
Oh my god! They could be really insecure of this, and you're like, oh, it's funny! It's fun! My hot dogs! They're standing up. They're standing up on their own.
They're agreeing with me.
One of my hot dogs are dripping.
You're
They
dripping.
have a leak. My hot dog has a leak.
The hot dogs are dripping.
I don't
That's just utterly disgusting that we bought that. What you bought that.
spend my hard-earned $4 on this.
Even, like, people on Amazon are like, no.
I don't like that one of them has green on it. These are
You
probably
bought it, not me.
probably moldy, and I ate it twice. You guys didn't see the second one. I tried it again.
You
I'm
don't know, you get to listen to it.
trying to think. Sorry,
What was that?
it's my thinking.
You thinking?
That's me
you
thinking. That's me thinking.
Ooh. Yeah, get discouraged. I
Mm.
mean that really respectfully.
I really want.
Turning into a regular conversation.
I want to see Labyrinth in theaters. I want Brokeback Mountain. Give me movie. That's all I want. Ow! I need to stop fidgeting with things. I'm breaking things, and it needs to stop. Hey man, don't be rude. Don't be rude to me right now. 30-second. Might as well wrap it up. Speaking about my beautiful hot dogs right in front of us, while we were at the auto show, and then ever since that, we played a song, and it's been stuck in my head ever since.
And she's found every version of this song that's not even sung by her.
No, I knew Lucifer's Abracadabra before I knew Lady Gaga's, and that's why I felt like I wouldn't like Lady Gaga's. Yeah?
So I put a timer, so I did.
So, we're going into Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Do you like my hot dog?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
We're down to 2.
Yeah, we're down to 2.
Only took a bite out of 2 of them.
It's disgusting.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful in their own way.
Who said it tastes like chemicals? Why would I
It
eat
does.
something that looks like it tastes like chemicals? Good point, right?
No, I went in thinking that they wouldn't taste bad, and then I threw that one away, and then while we were on break, I said, "Know what? Maybe I picked up a bad one." And I took another bite. I was like, "No."
Let me tell you the story. We went together.
No, that's for later. That's later.
No, I'm telling the Albany story.
No, that's later.
All I'm gonna say before I spoil anything.
That's next segment.
Between that or gummy noodles.
Or the root beer cotton candy.
I would rather hit the root beer cotton
I would have
candy
loved the
than
root
that.
beer cotton candy.
Disgusting.
I would have loved it.
Disgusting.
I like how Jennings said, "Oh, I saw the message," but then never replied to it. He never replied to me. I was really hurt.
This is how you know Jennings doesn't respond to his students. 'Cause he
That's how you know Jennings doesn't like us.
doesn't, or we overly annoy him with everything. Why are you staring at the window?
Because he's out there.
Hello.
No, not Harbaugh, Jennings.
Oh,
We do still need Harbaugh to
try it.
try or at least look at it.
I think he looked at the picture enough.
I didn't send. Did I send him a picture of the gummy hot dogs? Did I?
Yes.
Oh, oh yeah. Anyway,
I'm kidding. I was there when you did it.
oh, pardon.
Pardon
But-
your interruption.
We have wait. That was Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. That was really late. But music and band updates. Big news for Ghost. They're at number 1 of the charts right now.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And he got an award, and it's really funny because the photo that they got of it, you can tell Tobias was really excited, but he had to stay in character, and so he's really stoic. He's no smile, no nothing, but his eyes are really wide. I wish I put a photo of that in there, but he was so joyous.
There's a new album.
Not for Ghost.
It says Ghost is number 1 on charts from the new Skeleton album.
The Skeletal album is the one that I've been playing.
You
It
know what's finally out though that I've been talking about for
yeah,
months?
the Sleep Token album.
Sleep Token is finally out. Oh my god. It's been do you know how mad I've been with Vessel that he hasn't released it? It's like you've been teasing. You don't put out anything.
Bro.
Put out a song. I need the album. But I listened to the album. I think it's good. I just need a tour. Actually,
Yeah.
they're on tour.
They're on tour, but we need another one that has less high prices.
Can you just send those tickets?
Please. We're big lovers, we're big supporters.
I'm about to buy the vinyl.
Oh, that's for later. It's I got so excited. I got so excited. It's next. I gotta keep on reminding myself. Cosmo Sylvan dropped a new album for his birthday. Even while he's goes on tour with Ghost. Pardon. He's on tour with Ghost, and so, but he still somehow dropped an album. It's real short. It's only 3 songs, but
Oh, like an EP.
kind of yeah. And number 1, I don't know how he did that. He never announces when he's making music. He's pretty small, but I can respect it. For releasing an EP on your birthday is awesome. Good on him, but should have said something.
Should've.
I love when Cosmo drops music because it has so. I find it really fitting that his songs have so much bass in it for him being the bass player of Ghost, because he leads a lot with bass instead of actual guitar, which I love. And then he just has a really nice voice, and I think Ghost needs to hook him up with singing.
Yes.
Pretty please.
Yes, please.
That's all I ask.
Yes,
I also find it really funny that he's the only floor ghoul in Ghost that has a nun veil on, and then the other 2 have top hats. I find that really funny. But Sorry.
Dang.
Sublime dropped a cover song.
Ooh.
I love Sublime.
Wait, that's
If you didn't know that little bug fact about me. I love Sublime. It's
What I thought about Sublime.
I love anything that has a tropical beat to it that is I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe Sublime?
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
But I think I just really like reggae. I love reggae, like Bob Marley, well any of the Marleys really.
You wouldn't think Sublime is reggae until you really listen to it. It's like
It has a beat to it.
It's like reggae-ish, but it's like I don't know if I want to call it pop.
They have a certain type of reggae that they defy themselves as.
It's not traditional reggae. It's different.
It's definitely that more upbeat
Yeah.
instead of
It's not like a
chillax.
Bob Marley
No.
type of reggae. It's different.
But I love music from I feel like I talk about Bob Marley a lot, but I don't talk about like his brothers and
The movie was good.
I love the movie. But any of the Marleys they release really good music. I'm so glad that a lot of the grandchildren, I know his brother does, Ziggy. And they're really good.
Yeah,
All the Marleys are so gifted. Good on them, honestly.
they do a lot of shows.
They do.
Actually.
And then the Wailers are still on tour as well. Which,
Go on a lot of shows and travel.
and then ever since the movie came out, they've been doing documentaries about Bob Marley. Which, awesome, bro. That's awesome.
I mean, as long as you're comfortable with
Well, yeah.
talking about it all the time, I know it can be like frustrating, like that he's not there.
Mhm.
But
Dude,
can't hate on Bob Marley just for
I adore Bob Marley. I love the music and message that he's put out there.
Like 70s, like 80s. No, 70s.
I think so. Because he started in Jamaica, then went to UK, and then came back to Jamaica. But he made such an uprise, and he put out such an amazing message, bro.
He still is, even though he's not here.
Yeah, he still is. His shop, I have a notification for his shop, and they're still putting out a lot of stuff in Memorial. It's great.
I don't know if it's like his actual children that are behind it, or if it's the grandchildren. But I don't think he was married to one person.
No, I don't think he was. Yeah.
But, you know, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, no, I think he had one wife.
He might have.
But I know he had a
Both
few.
children, different people.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. No, that's pretty much all I have on that front. I remember the first impression I had of you and Brayden were
Oh my god.
were your music choices.
Oh yeah.
Because for your My Playlist, you chose
Random.
Die With a Smile. I remember commenting on that. I was like, dude, I was gonna put that on my playlist because you were in here recording while I was listening.
That's how we originally met, too.
And then Brayden played Bob Marley, and I commented on that one too. And then me and you didn't start talking until what sparked that?
I think probably December.
I forgot what project.
It wasn't it was the Christmas commercial that me and Brayden did, and I was like, hey, like I'm dealing with why I need.
Oh yeah. And then
the friendship starting.
yeah, and then we started talking a lot more in the radio room and with the radio, and then we've just been connected at the hip ever since.
Legit. When you say connected to the hip,
We were always next to each other.
if one's not working on something, the other one's helping the other. And a lot of you will be like, Emerson helps you a lot. Yeah, I know. There's a reason why.
You would think, even without me being a second year, I like to help a lot of people. No, if it falls and the hot dogs fall into the floor, don't look.
A lot of side quests.
We do have a lot of side quests.
We have a lot of side quest stories we can tell you.
Which is coming up next. speaking of the next segment, speaking of Sublime, speaking of reggae,
Ooh. Let them know. Let the people
the
know.
new drop,
Let them
the
know.
cover from, I think it's, who was the original? Really Stupid? Or something like that. Something stupid. So here's Slow Ride by Sublime.